Hi guys, it's your girl Sarishma
And your girl Krishna again.
Welcome back to another episode of Power Through, where we'll be answering what you can do to become a makeup artist
or a tattoo artist. Okay, so let's get the first question for Sarishma. Do I need a qualification or credential to become a makeup artist or tattoo artist?
Well, there are different type of courses here in Hong Kong where you can take, for example, for makeup artists or for studio artists or fashion photography artists or anything like that. You can take courses in there and become a certified makeup artist, or if you feel like you can work on your own, or if you feel like building your own portfolio, you can definitely bring your own clients or work on different models and then build your portfolio, work there, and just splatter a work of art and become a makeup artist.
For tattooing, it's a little different. So it's different globally. In Hong Kong specifically, you don't need a license to become a tattoo artist, which is a little dangerous. Overseas, in let's say like the UK or US, you will need a license certified by the government. In Hong Kong, the way that it works is that the artists who own studios, they are the ones that sort of police the industry and decide who gets to enter and who gets to apprentice under them, which is the proper way to start a tattoo apprenticeship or learning how to tattoo. And I think that's pretty much the only way that you get, in air quotes, certified.
How do I get started with my portfolio if necessary?
Okay, so as a tattoo artist, I would say there's a lot of different styles out there, a lot of different art styles. So first thing is pinpoint which kind of drawing you like to do. I would say for a portfolio, maybe do a range of different ones. So let's say do some realism, do some color, do some neo-traditional, just sketching, illustrative styles. Do a full range and figure out what you like. In your portfolio, there should be a couple different styles just to show that you have the skills necessary to show somebody that you have those skills. But just fill, like I would say, a full folder full of drawings, and then go and try to approach somebody to be your mentor.
Well, for makeup artists, I would say you definitely need to work on different face and different skin tone and try to find different models who can help you build your portfolio. The closest you can do is work on your family or your friends. Relatives are also okay. And then you work, we live in a generation of social media and YouTube. YouTube literally has everything. You can literally find anything in YouTube. You can find a winged eyeliner or winged eyeliner or smoky eyes or anything like that, and just practice and work on your family and friends.
How do I make my work stand out from the rest? The goal is to really hone in your art style. Like, let's say if I opened a random storybook, I didn't know who wrote it or illustrated it. If I opened it up and I saw a Dr. Seuss drawing, immediately I'm pretty sure everyone in this room would know who it is, right? And that's because of the way that he illustrates his characters, and it just looks completely different than any other artist. And if you were to see another artist who illustrates very similarly, you immediately know who they got their inspiration from. So I would say that is an example of somebody who has honed in their art style, right? And that is the goal in terms of how to stand out from the rest of the artists. Of course, that's something that's very difficult to do and takes many years to develop, but that's pretty much it. Like, you just find a new way to deliver that drawing and to make it your own, and when people look at it, they should immediately know that it's you.
For my works, I love telling a story. Whenever I do a makeup look or whenever I work on different clients, I always like to tell a story with my works. So for example, if I'm working on a creative shoot, I like to not only work on the makeup, but also create a whole scene with cool backdrops and maybe the hair or the costume or anything. Sometimes I like to design the costume and everything too. So whenever it comes to my work, I just really like to tell a story, a good story for the audience to be captivated and to see, when I show them my work, they'll be like, oh, that's really nice, that's really cool. Yeah. One piece of advice you would give to an aspiring makeup artist or a tattoo artist?
This is a hard one.
This is deep. This is deep.
One thing a mistake that I made when I was starting out was underestimating this specific industry. Like I mentioned, I do makeup and illustration and animation, and for all of those, I kind of went into it with this mindset of I can learn it myself, I can figure it out, I can do it, right? But with tattooing, I would say that for this specific industry, you have to take it more seriously than that. The amount of time that you have to invest in this and the amount of mind power, the reason I say that is because if you think about it logically and think about what you're actually doing, it's basically performing like a minor surgery, right? You're giving somebody an open wound and you have to know how to take care of it. You have to know how to take care of your client. You have to guide them of how to take care of themselves as good as possible. So I would say that my suggestion would be to do a lot of research, really understand what you're getting yourself into as much as you possibly can. And then if after doing all of that research and thinking about it, you are sure that you want to enter this industry, then go for it. And I believe that your effort and your time will speak for itself. Like in your portfolio, if you have that many pieces, if each of them is like a work of art that you've put a lot of time and effort into, it will speak for itself. So
Yeah, I think it's kind of similar for makeup artists too. You have to sacrifice a lot of time in the beginning. You have to invest a lot of time. You have to research a lot, and to build up the portfolio, you need to work on different phases, on different models for a period of time. And another advice I would say, as cliche as it sounds, don't give up. If you really want to get into this field, try to open up more, I guess. Try to really go out there, build your network, and definitely surround yourself with someone who inspires you and who's a little bit like in the similar field. So when it comes to like situations, you can ask them for advice, or you can. And we even have social media right now. We have YouTube or Instagram. You can research there or anything like that. Yeah.
Thank you guys for joining us for this month's episode on creative artists.
So stay tuned for upcoming episodes on Power Through, where we'll be covering more industries.
Hope you guys learned something.
Stay in school.
Bye.
Bye.